Yo, I don't know what relationship I tapped into. Okay, so like I don't know if like okay, this feels like a serious relationship. All right, so I was playing out cards. So like I got the magician, and the magician was like, "Hey, can we talk?" I'm like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. What's up? What's up?" So listen, I know you don't give a fuck. I'm like, "Yeah," and but listen, me and my girl are fighting, and my girl's heartbroken, thinking I'm over here being a player in our serious relationship. And I'm just like, okay, well, sir, why she thinks that? And he's just like, it's because I haven't cut off my roster, even though I'm dating her. And yeah, I'm taking things slow with her with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Cups at the bottom of the deck. But I'll show you this. So the magician's like, hey, Hurricane, story time. I'm like, okay, sir. So this generating is for the men. This is a man I'm talking to, right? So this man was just like, hey, little story time. You know, if I can talk to you, if I can really chat with you in the ethers. I'm like, okay, so listen, I'm in this relationship, I'm taking it slow. And I'm happy. But my girlfriend thinks I'm over here being a fucking man whore and like I don't love her and I'm just sticking my dick wherever. And I'm like, well, are you sticking your dick wherever? And okay, look, so he's like Four of Swords and the Two of Swords. Look, it don't matter. It don't matter, he's saying. It don't matter who I slept with. The point is, what is the point, sir? You know? Why she worried to even begin with? What'd you do? Ten of Swords. He's like, it don't matter. Bitch, it does matter. What did you do? And he's like, it's either what, it don't matter, or he really did nothing. Because Ten of Swords is like nothing. Like it don't matter, but Ten of Swords could also be like the guilt's eating him up, like because the Four of Swords, like who'd you lay down for? Who let you ride you? Because like why is she worried? So who's she worried about? Who's she accusing you of? Oh my god, King of Cups. Is she accusing you of being gay? I've I've accused men of being gay, but I ended up being right. So what's this King of Cups? Are you gay? Ooh, he answered quickly. Six of Wands and the Seven of Pentacles. He has had a few men in his roster. I can count a few. Is basically what this dude said. Damn, whoever dating the bisexuals, he was a hoe. You have every right to worry. And he's like, but I didn't take dick. I wasn't the bottom with the Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands. Yeah, right. Yeah. And he's like, I promise I wasn't the bottom. Like, everyone's always shitting on me with the 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, and the 2 of Pentacles. But look, between you and me, Hurricane, here's my money with the 10 of Pentacles. What's on the money then? Look, my money's on the fact that I'm not happy with the 9 of Cups in reverse. So regardless if I took dick or not, they ain't here with us today. All right, whether I was rich or not, with the 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles, that dick ain't here. I'm like, cool. I'm with Shawty with the 9 of Cups. I'm like, I. And I like her. I love her. And like, okay, boo. Here's where I'm like, what the fuck, bro? You're clearly infatuated with her. That's a fact. You probably like are in the honeymoon phase with her. Good for you. But you know you gay, so like I don't know what you're doing there. But to each their own, none of my business. But like, okay, so I know you have feelings for her with the 9 of Cups. Well, it's actually the 9 of Cups. Actually, that's the 6 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. So clearly, like you're in love with this person and like you're dicking them down, and like obviously you may have had gay partners in the past, but the dick didn't stick around. So you know you're with her. But I don't see why every time you talk about her, it's like the Queen of Pentacles of reverse. Because like, look, let's search this up real quick, because that's not really. You have high respects of her, but let me see. Because dudes, I be reading for men a lot. Okay, look. Oh, damn, bro, that's fucked up. He loves his girlfriend, bro. But with the Queen of Pentacles reverse, you know what this shit means? That he thinks his girlfriend is unsubstantiated, which means she deals with too much anxiety, too much neurotic behavior. She's self-absorbed, and sometimes she neglects her personal needs when it comes to him, vice versa. So in a relationship, they could be seen as like a controlling type of female, or maybe he doesn't feel like the connection has like authentic depth to it. And maybe like in reverse, sometimes they feel like they neglect their own needs, they're burnt out, overgiving, or becoming a cruel taskmaster to themselves. But financially, this could also come out as like his girlfriend is seen as ungrounded, materialistic, and completely is superficial and always financially stressed. That's the Queen of Pentacles in reversed. But he loves her with the Six of Cups and the Ace of Cups. Okay, so like, where is she like? Is she controlling? No. Okay, is she ungrounded? Is she materialistic? No. Okay. She's super depressed. All right. Why is she depressed? Bro, don't fuck with me. Eight of Cups and Temperance. What's Temperance about? Ten of Cups in reverse. Clarify. Okay. Ten of Wands upright. Two of Pentacles. What? This is some stupid shit. Okay, cause she, bro, you're so fucking messy, bro. Ugh. I didn't want to tap into this shit, but I kind of knew this shit. So, like, I'm not even surprised. So, I have bro, this is how I know, like, bro, you're just so fucking messy. Bro, okay. This is a dude who has slept with, like, the entire fucking friend group, right? And now it's eating him up the ass that he slept with every bitch in the friend group, and he's realizing none of them are wifey material. And now he's stuck in this relationship with one of his bitches that isn't even the one he wants forever, right? Because now he's like looking at all the bitches he fucked in his friend group, looking at all their insecurities, looking at all their flaws, and looking how they're all bitching about him in this relationship. And it's like this hot and cold dynamic with all of his roster, right? And he's just like, he feels like none of the girls he's ever dated is like good enough to be his wife. And he feels like he's always going to have this void in his heart with the Wheel of Fortune and the Three of Swords, which is a void for eternity. And like, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like you've just spun around the block and you've seen everything on the block and you're not happy. Look, Eight of Pentacles. I'm right on the money, bitch. I'm right on the money, bitch. I got you, sir. I got you. King of one. Look, he like, look, I've been a player. The king of one. I've been a player. I had all these. Yes, you're right on the money, Hurricane. I've been a player. Okay. So if I know I'm right and you know I'm right, and look, and he like, but she been a player too. Okay, cool. Good for you. Good for you. Three of Swords. But he's like, I don't want to be a player forever. Well, hold on, chill. It's not that deep, but like, you got to acknowledge. And he's like, yes. And he's like, I'm great at sex. I'm educated. Like, but I don't want to have this void forever. And like, he also says, like, I try to fill my void with God and stuff like that. Okay, but how is your past sex life like affecting, bro? The high priest, damn, bro. Bro, because I already know what's up. Okay, so you're a man who's had like, which, okay, damn, you know what? Look, if she came out, she's like, yo, speak your truth, talk your shit. Look, I know men who've been through this scenario back to back to back, who are like my exes, my friends. Like, I've seen this manipulative tactic that groups of women do to a really hot guy. And you'll see it everywhere. It's like the biggest, it's one of the, look, all right, damn, my niggas, my actual dudes, I need you to take notes. I need you to take notes when a group of females are trying to like take advantage of you as one man, because bitches do this shit too. All right. And this is kind of why I kind of am afraid to have a son. I'm not going to lie. This is kind of why I'm afraid to have a son, because I know bitches do manipulative tactics like this. And then the dude is like left to be visualized as a fucking man whore and like some type of fucking gigolo when he's not. He's just like been groomed and completely fucking raped up the ass by women. Like women do have, like, you know how men have sex trafficking and then like they congregate in groups to like sexually assault young women. Bitches, newsflash, this is why women are always like, I want a daughter, and the dude's like, no, I want a son. But women freak out when they have a son, but men freak out when they have a daughter. The same issue you're worried about as a man with a daughter is the same issue a woman has with her son. Women will rape people's sons. Oh my god, the star at the bottom. Bro. Let me talk my shit. Here we. Oh my. Bro. Guess who? Bro, I kid you not, bro. Look who's behind. Look. Bro. What? Damn, bro. Damn, bro. Damn. Okay, look. Let me put you on game. So listen, this is my worst fear. Why I don't want a son. I don't think my son, I God forbid my son ever has to go through this, but there's true crime stories of actual cases where these group of women at different ages, in different age groups, there is a manipulative tactic to grape young men. And some of these women will essentially select either, so like let's say it's from the friend group of like teenagers. So this group, this little clique, that's why you got to be careful with these bitches and cliques, bro. They will do some evil shit to men, bro. They will. That's why you got to be careful, ladies. Who the fuck you call your friends? These bitches get dark. So listen, just like men have a protocol on how to treat women, there's a protocol for women how to treat men. And this is one of the shit I don't want to catch none of you fucking doing. So this tactic is essentially what some fucking cougars do. This is a tactic originally that cougars fucking do to groom young men. Oh, bro, you know what's sicker? Women are sicker, bro. Women are hornier, but they have poker face the fuck out of it. So this is a tactic cougar women do to groom young men into being their sex toys until they fucking grow up. It is on some Christian Grey type of graping. And you know what's sad? I had to see one of my favorite fucking people on this earth be raped by women. And then he wonders why I never talked to him. I'm like, bitch, you literally got fucked by almost every person that was a woman in this goddamn industry. And there's no fucking laws to save you because you have a dick. And then you continue to entertain these bitches that fucking groomed you and fucking brainwashed you into thinking like it's okay to fuck the entire friend group. No, sir, you're being raped. Do you know you're being raped? When do you know the difference between, hey, sir, how long were they talking to you? Oh, 13, 14, 16. How old were they? 20s, 30s. You were a victim? Does that ever clock it sometimes that you were a victim, sir? Like, does that ever get into your brain sometimes when I have to see this dude, like, still talk to these bitches? And then he wonders why I don't marry him? I'm like, bro, you're literally you're still, to this day, fucking your rapist, your groomer. Like, the fuck? Okay, but that's for, like, cougars. So we're going to talk about teenagers to, like, women's in their 20s and stuff. Like, they will all fuck the same dude in the friend group, all hate each other for it, and then give him hell when it's time for him to get married, have kids, whatever. And he's conflicted because he's looking at all of them. None of them want him to have multiple wives, but they all want to hop on it. That's still great. And I see these dudes, like my friends be into, like, I be seeing these dudes, bro. And they're like, Hurricane, how come you don't talk to me? I'm like, you have your own little weird shit going over there with your roster. And I'm seeing the cougars that groomed you are still there in your life. I'm seeing your shoddy little things. I'm seeing your pedophilia come out, and I just don't want none of it. None of it. Just stay over there, please. Like, bro. So this dude who we're reading for, because I shuffled the lovers. He knows like I'm not belittling this man. I'm like making him aware. Like, if you've already been bounced on by the entire friend group, where did you think your wife was gonna come out of that friend group? Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. Two of Swords. Okay. Okay. The Moon. The Four of Cups. The Five of Wands. Look, I get it. You're tired of the emotional baggage. You're numb from all the chaos of your little drama-filled life. And yes, I can read you like a book. And no, you don't have to have your head down feeling sorry for yourself. But I know you know that the hard thing for you to do is to cut off every last person in this friend group, including your girlfriend, because you've already fucked them all over and they're not going to stop giving you hell if you continue to have relations with any of them. Bitch, as a woman to a grown man, sometimes you really do have to get rid of the entire roster if the entire roster knows about each other, and you can't go back to your exes. There's an ex for a reason, and there's a reason why you don't sleep with your friends' exes. I say this because I fucked up too. I've been there. I've done that. I have fucked a friend group too. I have also been raped and been calculated to be groomed. You're not alone as a man, but as a woman from experience, you're not going to get that happy ending or fill a void by being with toxic people that are aware that you've already had sexual relations with other toxic people you have. So, dear gentlemen, I want to ask you, wherever the fuck I'm feeling you, like on a radio frequency, are you or are you not going to still stay in this toxic ass situation, or are you just still going to be just taking it up the ass apparently? King of Wands. The Hangman. The Page of Wands, bro. What the fuck? Bro, he just telling me he just gonna fuck her, and then you wonder why she says you're a hoe. And then you wonder why she says you're a hoe. Is that it? Is that all you wanted to talk about? Three of Hearts. Look, there's nothing wrong with being a hoe. Three of Hearts, the Empress. Bro, this dude's like, don't think of me less, Hurricane. Bro, I'm not. I'm just saying, like, you're choosing to fuck toxic people. And I'm glad you own the fact you talk toxic. You like to fuck toxic people. And no, I'm not trying to talk to you like you're a child. I'm not saying you're a child, but like, boo, you're over here crying me a river that she's not wife material, but you're still gonna fuck her. Bro, you could be spending that time fucking the wife material you wanted. So why else, besides your past, why isn't she wifey? Why isn't she wifey? And who the fuck are y'all arguing about? Okay, so y'all are just fucking, and you don't feel like she's wifey because she doesn't show you that she's like trusting you to be hubby, right? So essentially she's demasculating you and like ruining her own chances with you in regards to like being wife material. Oh, the High Priestess came out again, so I'm on, yeah, Page of Cups, yeah, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, bitches do this too. I keep it up front with my men on my tarot. Yeah, I know bitches do this too. I'm not stupid. Page of Cups, the High Priestess. Oh, you know what this says? Thank you, Hurricane. You know what it's like. Yes, bitch, I've been manipulated, of course. So what? She's constantly reminding about old arguments, old bullshit, and it's demasculating you. So you don't see her as wifey because she's not treating you like a husband. Okay. So Damn, that's deep. Fuck. So, what is she doing, and what do you wish she was doing? What do you wish she was doing? Damn, bro. Okay. Here's what. Damn, bro, that's fucked up. Okay, so here's what she's doing. 6 of Wands. She's going around talking about their sex life, talking about the relationship, right? And he wants conservatorship. He doesn't want. He's honestly considering getting rid of the breakup because I have the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 2 of Swords and the 4 of Wands. He wants to cut her off and completely like get rid of him from his home because she's going around like kissing and telling on what they're doing and what their love life is like, and he wants a private relationship. Bitch, if you wanted a private relationship, maybe you shouldn't have hard launched her. Just saying. Or maybe you shouldn't have fucked the entire friend group. But really, you fucked up on hard launching. You could have kept it a secret. Just some advice, but whatevs. So like, if you don't see her as like, how long you plan to stay in this shit? Like the fuck? The Tower and the 9 of Wands. Oh, he doesn't plan on staying. Yeah, whoever. Okay, if you feel like this is one of the dudes in your friend groups, I'm just letting you know, girl. If you're like eavesdropping, if someone in here is like, you know what, this isn't a reading for me, but this down sound like some messy shit. I know exactly who's about. Bitch, this is your confirmation. That is exactly their shit. My gut literally just started grabbing pain. I'm on top of it. If your gut drop, bitch, I told you. Yo soy un bruja. What's up? Clock it. Let's go. The Knight of Pentacles. See, this is some toxic shit, bro. The Tower and the 9 of Wands. You're exhausted, okay? I get it. If you live together, she's probably gonna want to move out and leave you. If y'all like work together, like she's probably gonna go look for another job, and it's probably looking for. Look, if you're like a guy in a relationship and like she's already like giving signs she's out the door, bitch, I'm my homie. I'm just letting you know now. She is talking to like 3 other dudes because I have the 3 of Wands. And like a little birdie told me you ain't the only one on her roster too. So like she looking at the door as well. And justice is served because I have the Ace of Swords and justice. And you know I'm talking truth. So any last things you want me to tell you? Because I'm already at 22 minutes. Two of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. Why are you like stressed out over a 2 of Pentacles? Finances? So what? Do you like share money? Oh yeah. So y'all share money. So y'all okay. Bro, are you really trying to be like a fucking. So you don't like that she's superficial and materialistic, but you love the benefits of it. Men, bro. 7 of Wands. It's not like that. So he's also bringing in longevity. Okay. So you don't want to feel like you made a rash decision if you do break up with her in the long run, because you know, even though she's superficial, yeah. The 3 of Swords and the Page of Swords, like damn, bro. The 4 of Swords, and you don't want to have to stalk her. The Ace of Wands and the Magician, and then have to think about her and masturbate her to her because you're broken, because you made a rash decision when you were heartbroken and like in love with other, or like having like a wandering eye. So you're at a crossroads. You're either let me end this or am I gonna regret this later? And is my dick gonna cry later? Because she is financially stable, but she's superficial as fuck. Because no other queen besides the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands came out. So she's like a horny, superficial, materialistic woman. Sounds like me, but I'm not in a friend group situation like this with an Aquarius at all. Because I mind my business, but what else? Oh, he wants to ask about his other options. Okay. So he's like, so this is what gave, okay. Bro, tell me this is not, if you're a tarot reader, tell me if you do not, with how this reading's going, right? Tell me when these two came out, this is not him asking about his other options. The Seven of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, well, that's like the way I see it. He's like, okay, well, tell me about how this bottle of tequila tastes. Okay, well, tell me about how my life will turn. This is a man coming to a bruja asking about all his options. But his main one is not wifey, and he's thinking about looking out the door. So he's asking, aka me, spiritually, what about my other options? Now, if I did math, is this 14 options this dude has on a fucking roster? Or is it 7 and it's just confirming 7? Either way, he has a lot of bitches he's talking to, and he just asked me to ask about 7 of them or 14 of them. Or like 14 days from now. But it's 7, so I'm like, the number 7 is significant. So look, if you have 7 options, I'll do this. Option 1. So whoever you think is option 1. Option 1. Option 1, you like to stalk. You like to watch their social media. You like how they're like a student. Maybe they're in college with the Page of Pentacles. Yeah. And maybe you had like a little fling maybe back when you were like in college, high school. But then some type of betrayal happened over like distance, because I got the 7 of Swords and the Chariot. So that's your option 1. Is the betrayal still a thing for them? Yes. So whoever option 1 was for you, yeah, they're still betrayed and butthurt about it. Option 2. Option 2 is someone you cry about and that you yearn for a lot. Because I have the 8 of Cups and the King of Cups. And I feel like you feel belittled from how the outcome of that relationship with option 2 came. And I feel like you think they just see you as like an associate nowadays. And that's someone that you really could have seen the world with, because I have the World and the Lovers. I feel like option 2, like, y'all broke up, but it wasn't on bad terms, because we would have gotten the 7 of Swords, but it was like, it ended on a 10 of Wands energy, which means there was some conflict. But you really thought your second option would be the person you married and someone that you really loved. But I'm not going to lie to you, compared to option 1, it seems like you're not as hurt as... I mean, you have cried over it, but you're not as like stressed about this situation with option 2 than you are about option 1. Option 3, bro. The fact you even got this many. Okay, so option 3 is like 3rd time's the charm is what you're hoping, right? And it kind of somewhat is, but here's the thing. Option 3 is the person that all your family likes, you know? Option 3 is like the life of the party. I can bring them around my family. I can bring them around my friends. Like, they all get along. But option 3 is sometimes unstable and stable financially. And that stresses you out. And that gives you like, and that's like your, what's it called? That's where like you draw the line. Like, you don't want someone who's unstable one day and unstable the next. And like, yeah, you like fucking option 3 with the King of Wands, and you're saying the sex is good, and that like they do trips and tricks with the King of Wands and the Magician. Like, option 3 is a little freak, but like is unstable financially, and like literally with the Ace of Pentacles. If you just feel like if option 3 had money as a woman, like if she was a rich woman, you would have married option 3 by now. But option 3 has money one day and then loses it the next. And you just feel like if option 3 has her finances in order, you would marry her. but you're emotionally giving your energy to option 1 and 2. And I feel like you don't even talk to option 3 anymore. It was somebody you like fucked and like liked how you fucked her and like made you feel like a man, but you still left her. Because like Leo came out, which means like it's a distance thing. You have like a distance issue with like option 2 and 3. Like y'all don't live near each other. So that's why you're with option 1, aren't you? Because she's convenient. Damn, bro. Option 4. Option 4 has money. 8 of Pentacles. Option 4 is one of his rich roster girls. And option 4 is like the organizer. Strength. The 4 of Pentacles. And she's super confident. Option 4 is great with money, great with finances, is very patient, has confidence. But why is she still an option though? The Knight of Cups. So I want you to know option 2 had the King of Cups. So you are more attached to option 2 than all of the other options. But y'all already broke up. Y'all didn't end on bad terms, but y'all already broke up. It seems like your 4th option. So look. He's with option 1. But he don't feel like she's wife material, but she's there out of convenience. He loved option 2 and thought he was going to have forever with option 2, but they agreed to disagree and break up, right? Option 3, he will marry option 3 if only she had her finances together, okay? Option 4 has her finances together, but he's not in love with her as much as he was in love with option 2 because we have the Knight of Cups here. Knight of Pentacles. And option 4 has her life so together, it would take too long for him. It would be a very slow relationship that barely has any movement. So as much as he respects her, the Queen of Pentacles, he feels like she's goal orientated and not trying to be like somebody's wife. Like she would make a really good wife and probably the best option because I have the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress upright. She's really great. She's a lovely woman. She's very motherly, has her shit together. Okay, but why is she like the 4th option though? And he's taking the time to get to know her and they're friends with the 3 of Pentacles and the 2 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups in reverse, but he doesn't love her. 3 of Cups because she doesn't get along with. Oh, okay. You know how option 3 gets along great with like family and friends, but just isn't like is always fluctuating with money? Then he has a girl that would be a perfect wife for him, right? And they're great friends. And they know they'll have like a stable life together. That's option 4. But the thing is, his family's and friends with the 3 of Cups and the Ace of Cups down don't fuck with her. So that's why she's option 4. Damn, bro, he's stressed. This is a lot for a dude, bro. Reading for dudes. I love y'all, but like I'm probably more honest with y'all. Option 5. I'm only gonna do 7 for you, bro. Oh my, bro. Bro, I kid you not, the 2 of Swords, which is like a pair of scissors, flipped over but then flipped back. That's some creepy shit. Ace, the Hangman. Bitch, I better not be one of your options. Fuck that. Fuck that. Even if I was one of your options, this is accurate. So if this is one of my dudes, right? And I'm like one of the 7 options, right? And then he's like, oh, number 5, you. The 6 of Pentacles, the Hangman, Queen of Swords, 10 of Cups. Even if this isn't for me, his 5th option, what? Is a time issue. Right person, wrong time is option 5. Y'all don't talk because she doesn't want to talk to you. So that's kind of like the energy I'm at. Because the way option 5 is so my vibe right now with like my love life towards other people. Option 5 is in hermit mode. At home, 8 of Swords reversed. I don't want to talk to a damn fucking soul. I just want to focus on my money. My 9 of uh yeah, my 6 of Pentacles. I'm just worried about my fucking pentacles, bro. Like, are you gonna help me or not? Like, that's kind of like the energy I'm on. Like, are you gonna move forward in life with me or like what? Like, she's very cutthroat because that's what I'm at. Like, because I have the 9 of Pentacles, the Hangman, and then I have the Queen of Swords. Then I have the 10 of Cups, and then the bottom of the deck is the Hermit, and the top of the deck is the 8 of Swords in reverse, which is like lack of communication, going nowhere, right? At all, like just utterly stopped. Like the 8 of Swords reversed is like slamming on the brakes because you just went at 100 miles per hour and you're about to crash into another car. That's what the 8 of Reverse is. Damn. So yeah, your options, like, I know I'm the right person, but like, you're not giving me the time. It's like, bro, imagine like your husband knows you're option 5, right? And knows that he's not ready to be your husband, but is constantly asking where the fuck his that bro. Imagine you're a man asking where your wife is, but you already know exactly who your wife is. So like, why are you playing? You know? And she's like, that's how she like, cause I'm like, I know who my husband is, but he's like, just like the same situation what option 5 has. Like, we know we're for each other. Like, we're the right person. We're on the right time at Earth, but like, you still want to play games with your other roster. So like, it's like wifey's there, but wifey know you're on bullshit. So like, option 5 really was your wife, and you're trying to congregate and make all these other options out of the 7 or God knows how many. Because I'm only telling you 7 because I'm not going to 14. But like, you know who your wife is, but you're not ready to step up to be a husband, but you're complaining about not having a wife. I feel like this dude knows his wife is like perfect for him, but he still wants to play around, fuck around, and find out if like he can mold these other bitches into like being her. And I hate to tell you, it's not gonna happen. Option 6. And yeah, she don't talk to him, bro. She really don't talk to him. Option 5 don't talk to him, bro. The Wheel of Fortune. The way option 6 is looking looks like a long shot. So option 6 is rich. Option 6 is like a trust fund base baby, basically. Or like someone who has like a fuck ton of money that this man met a long time ago, but it ended terribly over finances. Because I have the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Swords, the 10 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Fool at the top of the deck, and then the 7 of Wands at the bottom. The Fool and the 7 of Wands. Somewhere a long time ago, because the Wheel of Fortune is back in time, once upon a time type of shit. Once upon a time, I was just a menace to society, fucking everything and anything with option 6. And I didn't want option 6 because either she was rich and left me a long time ago, or she was super poor. Either way, he fucked over option 6 a long time ago. And it was an option where he was really demonic with, and a fool. And he no longer loves her because he no longer is even sexually into her. But sometimes he does reminisce, because that's still want energy, about like maybe the 7 times they fucked, or like the 7 times she got him hard to like whack off to. But like, right now, like, it's done. It's a done deal. It would have been a match made in heaven, but it would have looked good mentally and financially, but emotionally, he's not there with option 6. And that's like something he would like reverse time to go fix, but only for closure, and maybe just marry her for money and like just sex. Bro. 7. 7's hiding. Bitch. Queen of Cups, Ace of Wands, 2 of Cups. I feel like 7 was a girl you dated who had your heart. But you really only want 7 because you like the sex with 7. You like how 7 treats you nice and makes you feel loved in the relationship. But you only want to fuck her. Like, you love her, but you only like you love to fuck her. No, quite literally. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands and the 2 of Cups. You love. All right? I ain't hoeing. Option 7, you love fucking option 7. It can be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Whoever option 7 is, you're like, I love dicking this bitch down. Love dicking this bitch down. You emotionally dick her down. So why aren't you marrying option 7 then? Bro, he would even pay money just to fuck option 7 and just have the confidence to just blow money on her. So he really likes option 7 out of all the options. But none of them is giving commitment. Like, he would fuck her, blow money. Like, he would be happy just fucking her and spending all his money on her. Like, option 7 can gladly take his bank account and hop on it. But it's not giving wifey. Like, he has nothing wrong to say about option 7. She basically said I would pay her to bounce on it. And that was your generate readings, ladies. If this sounds like a man you know, it was a man for sure. And gentlemen, what? That was a lot on a roster. I'm kind of impressed, but I wish a man would let me bounce on it and spend all his money too.